Hello student, welcome back to Inter Science. Up till now, we are toward the end of this chapter. In last video, we completed the eye defect, myopia. Now, in this video, we start to explain the another defect, that is hypermetropia or long sightedness or far sightedness. What happened in this defect? In this defect, the human eye can see distinct object clearly. Suppose we have a cow at long distance. We clearly see that cow, but cannot see nearby object distinctly. The nearby object that looks blur. So this is what happened in this defect. This means that the new near point of the eye is no longer at 25 centimeter but shifted further away. What is meaning? If we consider the hypermetropia eye, then the rays coming from nearer object after the refraction, they does not fall on the retina. They fall beyond retina. So this is not a near point then. So therefore, that is shifted from the eye. The image of the nearby object get formed behind the retina. But this eye can see the distinct object clearly. There are two reasons for farsightedness. First, the curvature of cornea curve and eye length decrease. If curve decrease, then the object become flat, or we say that becomes thin. So lens look thin in this way, so that the converging power of the lens become less. As the lens is thin, the refracted ray does not converge more. So therefore, the focal length increases in this case. But in the case of normal eye, the rays that come from the nearer object fall on the retina, because the lens in the normal eye adjusts the focal length. But here, since the ciliary muscles not working so good, so the lens cannot adjust its focal length. It's remain as it is. So this is happen in hypermetropia. Secondly, due to the flattering of the eyeball, that become flat. So what happens if the lens adjusts its focal length? Still, the image of nearer object does not fall on the retina because the flattering of this eyeball. The image of the near object fall beyond the retina. Since this focal length increases or that is far. So therefore far sightedness, long sightedness. So this is the reason for hypometropia we call it as a far sightedness. The distance between the lens and the retina decreases because the eye is flatter. So this is the second case. The reason for hypermetropia. The defect can be corrected. So what is the solution? By using a convex lens. If you cannot see the nearer object clearly, what we do? We use the lenses. That is a convex lens with proper focal length. That is the number of that convex lens power changes person to person. This lens converges the incident ray. What happened in this case? The lens converges the incident ray. This incident ray after refraction that converge means that comes towards the principal axis through some degree, and then before they reach the lens, and then the lens again converge that ray and images fall on the retina. The lens then converts them to form the image on the retina. So in this way, we can see the near object with the help of the converging lens. The focal length of a convex lens is positive. Why? Because we know that after refraction, the ray come on the right side and all the distances measured from the optical center towards right are positive. So therefore, focal length is positive. In this case, consider the focal length is 40 centimeter and that is nothing but 0.4 meter on dividing by 100. So F is positive. And if you calculate the power using the formula, then that is 2.5 diopter and against there is a plus sign. So power of the spectacle used to correct the far-sightedness as positive power. So remember this. The power of these lenses is different depending on the extent of far-sightedness. So how much distance the focal length takes or the image is what distance from the optical center beyond the retina. That is different for different person. So therefore, the lenses used for correction is different for different peoples. Now, the third refractive defects, that is presbyopia. Generally, the focusing power of the eye lens decreases with aging. Generally, you see that after 40, generally the person wear the spectacles for reading. So this is a general defect in the age. For close vision, muscles near the lens contract and lens become rounded. Focal length decreases in this case. For distance vision, the muscles near the lens relax and the lens is flat, thin. The focal length increases. The muscles near the lens lose their ability to change the focal length of the lens. This is generally happen, but due to the aging, the ability is lost to change the focal length. What happen? The focal length for the normal eye. We know that that is from 25 centimeter to infinity. This is for normal eye. We see nearer object and object at infinity also. But due to the aging, focal length now shifted or the near point shifted towards the right here. So therefore, the near point of the lens shifted farther from the eye. Therefore, we cannot see the nearer object clearly. Because of this, old people cannot see nearby object clearly. The defect is called presbyopia. This is same like the hypermetropia, but this presbyopia is in the obtained in aged people. Now, bifocal lenses. What happen? Sometimes people suffer from nearsightedness as well as farsightedness. Both. They can see, they cannot see the near object, also does not see the object at long distance. So what happened to the focal length? We know that that is from 25 centimeter to infinity. We normalized can easily see all this object between 25 centimeter to infinity. Now, in nearsightedness, the far point here, far point is shifted towards the eye, and farsightedness, near point shifted from the eye. In such a case, bifocal lens are required to correct the defect. So here, the person cannot see the object at long distance and also the object at short distance. So in this case, bifocal lenses are required. In such lenses, how the both lenses are adjusted? The upper part is concave lens and correct the nearsightedness. So from this facilitated distant vision. We see the long the object at long distance from this section. While the lower part is convex lens, which correct the farsightedness. So therefore we see the near object from this portion. So in this way, both lenses assemble in these spectacles. We call bifocal lenses. Now one point is given internet, my friend. So for your more study, visit these two website given in your book so that your understanding is better. Try this. Now this small activity is given. Make a list of students in your class using spectacles. Record the power of their lenses. Now make a table like this. Write down the name of student. If that student uses spectacle, yes or no? If yes, what is the power of lens? So make list like this. Find out and note which type of defect of vision they suffer. So this is a general study or for awareness. You find that most of the students use spectacle with negative power. That is concave lens. That is most of the students suffer from myopia. Which defect is most common among the student? That is myopia. Now for more information, at about 25 to 30% of students are suffering from this defect, myopia. They see near object clearly but cannot see the distinct object clear. So this finishes the defect of the eye. We continue in next video with uses of lenses. Thank you.